3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming up. Time. Woo. Let's go, Ashley. Come on, move. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Let's do it. Come on. She hits like a mule, believe it or not. So I feel it all the time. She's not sweet in the ring. She's already knocked out a couple of girls. So she's getting the job done, slowly but surely, you know? What is that, good? Can't mess up that pretty face because Quinceañera's coming up. So you know what to do. All right, you guys.
HBO's 15, A Quinceañera Story, 4 documentary shorts, premieres on 4 straight nights, December 19th through 22nd, and is a collection of profiles, including one of Ashley Lopez. That one airs December 21st, who joins me now, along with the film's director, Matthew O'Neill. And Ashley, there's a really sweet moment in this documentary where you are getting your dress together, and you're walking around in this big pink poofy dress, and your mom, as you're leaving a store, goes to the clerk. She's got a fight coming up, you know, and somebody else mentioned it's the first boxing themed quinceañera they've done. You're talking about bloodying an opponent while wearing this dress. Did that, you know, stand out to you? Did you realize that that was going on, that sort of juxtaposition?
At first, no, because I was just trying to be myself and not be any different, but I didn't realize that I was so different than what most girls are expected to be.
Now, Matthew, when you were making the movie, what about Ashley's story stood out to you?
Oh, basically everything about Ashley's story. When we first met Ashley and her family, we were struck by her passion for boxing, her passion for achievement. You know, she's not just a good boxer and a dynamic young woman, but she's an excellent student. You know, she's achieving a lot in her community. And the love that is so evident in her family and in the film.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of that love, I mean, your mom is selling tacos to help finance this quinceañera, and that just comes across on the screen immediately. That's part of what you're talking about?
Absolutely, right? I would say that you guys collaborated and worked hard together to make sure the quinceañera could happen.
Yeah, the whole family came together and really supported me to make the quinceañera happen.
Now, you're talking about your family as well. There's mention of your father you don't really know that well because he was deported. And there's the story of your trainer who, I think it's fair to say, took on a little bit of a role as a father figure for you.
Margarito hasn't been deported yet, but he is currently going to court. And every time he goes, he gets closer and closer to being deported. So it's very hard, because it's like going through the same thing over again. And I feel that when you create a bond with someone, that connection hurts a lot, like, to get broken.
Well, what would you say that he passed on to you in boxing that has been a life lesson for you?
No, just to not give up on what you believe in, but to cherish every moment, even on the good days or the bad days. Sometimes I remember I would cry and I'll be like, oh, I'm not good enough, like, that's it. And he would push me and tell me to keep moving forward, because at the end, there will be something good coming out of it.
And when you're watching all this unfold, is that part of the uniqueness for you to see, you know, it not be a traditional sort of family, but that she's able to go into this boxing career and still have that love and support behind her?
I think that, you know, Ashley's story, like each of the stories in these 4 short films, shows the different ways people live as dynamic young Latinas in America today, because there's no stereotypes in these films. The 4 girls couldn't be more different, right? Now that you've gotten a chance to meet some of the other people who are featured. And so Ashley's story of athletic accomplishment and athletic drive and her tenacity was part of what attracted us to her story and what she's doing. And each of the girls have their own type of tenacity and passion that plays out in the stories.
Now, where are you with boxing right now?
After the quinceañera, I had a short break, and then I decided to go back. And currently, I'm still training, but they closed the gym down until next year. So right now, I'm just conditioned till next year.
So you sort of have to train yourself at this moment, is basically what you're saying?
Just stay in shape, not like lose condition or anything.
Now, were you we touched on this a little bit earlier, but have you ever heard of anyone else training for boxing while preparing for their quinceañera?
No, this is the first time that's ever happened.
I think Ashley may have been the first quinceañera to wear boxing shoes at her quinceañera, for sure.
But that's more comfortable, right?
It was very comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could wear athletic sneakers to all sort of formal events. That'd be nice. Well, I really appreciated watching your story. It was very touching. And good luck to you in all your future endeavors.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.